Hey, today on Chronically Julianne, I wanted to show you what I keep in my daily ostomy bag so that I'm prepared for every situation, and especially if I may have to do a bag change in a remote location. So first I'm going to show you the things that I have to take off a previous bag. So first, I use the Brava Adhesive Remover Wipe by Coloplast. It is very gentle on the skin and does a great job removing adhesive from bags, but also if you have IVs or things like that that also leave adhesive on your skin, they're great to have around. Next, I carry these bags that you can put a used bag in, tie up like you would a doggy bag, and throw away wherever you are. Those are really useful because you don't always know if you're going to be leaving a stench, if you're in someone else's home, or in a public restroom. Next, I'm going to go through some of the things that I use to put on a new bag. So first, I like the Brava Skin Barrier Spray. It has really protected my skin. I am someone who is very often red and broken out around my ostomy site, but this has helped a lot. The other thing I carry with me that I don't have to use every day, but I like to have with me just in case there is an issue, is the Brava powder. And this is the stoma powder that you can create barriers with using a washcloth or an adhesive remover wipe. And putting a couple layers of this together really protects if you have any skin breakage or anything like that. Something I always have a lot of are the moldable rings. Again, it looks like I use all Coloplast, but that's actually not true. It's just the order that this is going in kind of shows it that way. But there are a lot of different rings out there on the market. I do enjoy the 2.0 millimeter size. It's very thin, as you can see, and doesn't leave a strong adhesive at the end. So that's why I choose these rings. But I also really do like the Hollister Sura rings, and those are really nice on the skin too. So if you're looking for a new moldable ring, I would recommend one of the thinner ones. And anything by Coloplast is usually going to be good. And Hollister I have a lot of success with as well. I carry 3 different types of bags with me, and this is because I like to be prepared for every situation that I might be in. So the first one that I carry is a see-through bag. I like it because if I ever have a day where my ostomy is having weird output, or if my stoma is swollen and I need to keep an eye on it, it's really good to be able to keep that in mind, especially if you have doctor's appointments and they're going to be looking at your stoma. It's also really handy for them to have a see-through bag. I will note all of my bags are convex and most of them are cut to fit. I do this because my stoma changes sizes depending on what I eat, how I'm feeling, inflammation, things like that. And I was tired of the standard ones not fitting all the time. So I started ordering cut to fit. The second bag I keep with myself is an opaque bag with the funnel, and this is more my day-to-day bag, and I like it because of the ease of use with the funnel. I'm newer to this design. It's a little bit longer than the ones that I'm used to, a little bit bigger than the ones that I'm used to, but it is nice. It holds a lot of output and doesn't have to be emptied or changed as often. And lastly, I carry a 2-piece system with me, which is where the faceplate and the bag are not attached. I like having these sometimes because if I need access to my ostomy site, I can take off the bag and look at my stoma very easily. The other thing I love about this bag that I want to point out, it is quite a bit smaller than the standard bag. I'm going to put these next to each other so you can just see the size difference. It's very petite. It has to be emptied more often, but if you are wearing an outfit that you really don't want your ostomy to show, it is fantastic. If you are going somewhere where you're traveling, like the beach, things like that, and you want to be able to change your bag inconspicuously, it's very nice because it's very small. You can learn more about what I order and my supplies that I use at chronicallyjulianne.com.